can turn the world on with a smile. You can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile. Well, it's your girl and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, don't need to fake it. You can never down, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all.
Hi everybody, Jodie Emery here with my weekly update about Mark and everything else that's going on around here. It's Wednesday, the 29th of December, and tomorrow I'll be flying down to visit Mark again at the federal prison in Georgia. So another long journey ahead for me. I'm going to have an extra day just in case there's any delays because my last trip back home was one day turned into two. So just to make sure I get there on time on Saturday for my visit, I'm leaving Thursday morning. So I'm looking forward to that, and I just got back yesterday from visiting my parents and some of my family members that were able to make it out this Christmas. And it was kind of depressing really because Mark has been with me at our cabin with my family every year for the last 5 years. So it was also extra difficult not being able to hear from him as the phones wouldn't allow any calls to Canada for about a week. So throughout the Christmas holiday, the 6 or 7 Canadians were not able to talk to their loved ones. So I was able to get updates from Loretta Nall, who's in Alabama. So Mark was able to call her and she would relay to me how he was doing. And he had a very difficult time. You know, he got fired from his prison job working in the library, but he's been able to keep busy reading. And finally they got the phones fixed, and he thinks that's because a lot of people called and were concerned about that. So thank you everybody who made a bit of a fuss about that. I think it helped get the Bureau of Prisons down to the facility to make sure that they got it fixed. And they were pretty upset that the problem was left uncorrected by the prison for so long. It was just a simple computer issue that nobody bothered to fix. So the facility is poorly run, but we hope to get Mark out of there soon. And I have an update about Boxing Week. We never actually let you know about this in our last video, but on Boxing Day we had a big sale here at Cannabis Culture Headquarters. And for Boxing Week, up to and including January 2nd, everything is 10% off in the entire store. So you can come down to 307 West Hastings Street in Vancouver, BC, or you can go online to cannabisculture.com/store, and when you're checking out, enter the code HOHOHO420, and you'll get your 10% off your entire order, and we'll have that shipped out to you as the new year begins. So thank you very much for your continued support through purchases in our store, because you know, we want to help get all the cannabis culture paraphernalia and everything out there, and I'm sure a lot of people would enjoy spending some Christmas cash on ganja goodies. So there's my funny punny language for today, but I have one more piece of news to let you all know about. Go to cannabisculture.com and you'll see that Dana Larson, who was the editor of Cannabis Culture magazine for a very long time and had also been the leader of the BC Marijuana Party, he has announced he's running for the leadership of the BC New Democratic Party, which is the opposition party of government in our province. And right now, the Liberal Party and the NDP both have leaders that are stepping down. So that's quite big news, really, to have no leadership, except for the Green Party I'm with. Jane Stirk is our leader, but unfortunately does not get a lot of press. The media tends to focus on the two main parties. But Dana is running. He announced his bid. He's the first person to announce his candidacy for leadership, and it's caused quite a kerfuffle with all the controversy from his previous run for federal office and all the videos in history that Dana Larson has got, just like all of the marijuana activists have, you know, obviously been out there using marijuana, so that causes a bit of a stir for the news and the politicians. So I can't even give you all the updates right now because today has been a very busy day for him. So the latest news will be at cannabisculture.com, and also go to Dana Larson, Google him, and you'll find all the websites and news about him. So on that note, you should register for the NDP if you're a member of British or you live in BC or anywhere in Canada for that matter. You can sign up to the NDP because the federal party and the provincial party have a membership sharing deal. So join the NDP and do that before January 15th, I believe it is, and you'll be able to vote for Dana as the leadership candidate for the NDP. So go check it out online. Endprohibition.ca has a lot of information. That's Dana's website for the New Democrats Against Prohibition. And support Dana in any way that you can. Send donations, send out the word, because Dana's a great guy, and it's awesome that he's in the news and bringing cannabis prohibition to the forefront in the political discussion. So we love that, and good luck, Dana Larson. So everyone out there, I hope you had a happy, hempy holidays. Keep writing about Mark to get him transferred home. Keep writing him letters. A lot of his mail was held up. A lot of books are held up, but he's getting some of it through to him. He's just not allowed to donate books to the library anymore. So don't send books that go to the library, which he had requested. He can only get mail and books for himself. So please take the time to send him a message and to do something to help get him back home so I don't have to spend another Christmas without him. All right, peace and pot, everybody. No more drug war.